Hi everyone, FinanceFeeds is here on location in sunny Limassol, Cyprus. We're at the iFX EXPO 2025, and I'm joined now by Dimitri Laush, who actually has quite a long history in our industry, right, Dmitri?
Yes, that's right. Already more than 15 years, even 20, yeah.
Yeah, so Dmitri used to be an executive at a brokerage called Admirals, and I think, Dmitri, you were co-founder of GetID, which was an online KYC, digital KYC onboarding company at the time. But we're here specifically today to talk about your new venture. I believe it's called Perfect.Live.
Yes, exactly.
Can you tell us a little bit more about this service?
Yeah, so basically idea came when I was executive in Admirals, and I was pretty busy, was traveling a lot, and was testing a lot of different concierge services, and then understood that most of them, like 20 years ago, in the technology-wise. So what we started to build with this venture is to bring a new technology, AI, systematic approach, app, web interfaces, where we can, and at the same time to bring also a high level of service and understanding of the need premium clients. So this is the case where we started to invest. First we started from B2C strategy, and then we moved to B2B also. And with B2B we providing also integration with the Web SDK part. Basically it's like a white label solution for clients and businesses where they can differentiate their proposal for their VIP clients, for affiliates, for, I don't know, maybe some management roles, employees who need this support worldwide, because with Perfect we have, let's say, thousands of best providers worldwide.
Yeah.
Every day we're adding around, let's say, 30, 40 new providers, and it's also a huge work to update all this information, to get the best restaurants worldwide, to get the best event system, and so on. So basically clients in our hands can get everything what they want. So we're doing all half cases.
So, we know as executives, we know that we have very busy schedules, right? There's a lot of travel involved usually. But at the same time, a lot of people have families, have children, have sort of family obligations. I guess in practical terms, can you tell us how, let's say, an executive of a very large multinational brokerage who has to travel, let's say, half the year, and half the year he tries to relax with his family, how can he practically, or they can practically use Perfect.Live today in its in current form?
Yeah, this is the case basically where a lot of our, let's say, new clients using us, as we also have, let's say, a common wallet inside the system, and basically they can share a part of, let's say, company money with personal money. So within this wallet,
I see.
And they can share also additional activities what is not, let's say, on a company or corporate money. So they can just add on this wallet and do the whole step. Let's say they can sit together in the airplane. Yeah, so we can put them like one bunch of a family. Yeah, because otherwise, if you buy, let's say, tickets from the companies and you buy tickets for your family, you will sit maybe separate, because you are buying separate.
We usually sit and
Exactly.
and they want us to pay money to select which seats we want. Right?
Yes. And this case, so where we're going with B2B solution, with B2B solutions, they're getting this service. So for the whole family, and then we are getting, let's say, also a part, let's say, they need maybe a nanny, or they need additional help with
Interesting.
So
it could be anything.
Yeah, we can find it. So we are finding the people who can service the whole family, or they maybe during the conference or expo, I'm like a father busy here, but the family can have entertainment.
Sure.
So we can do the whole program, tailor-made program for them, with the staff or with additional entertainment, so they can also happy. They're not sitting only in a room or in a hotel, so they can do also something and get those feelings. So this is the case, and then we can let's say compile it when you're coming back to the hotel. You're going with your family to a dinner or additional maybe some special event for them. So this is the case where they're getting this support and they have access to the app. So they also can get this help from the concierge. So they're not doing it through you.
Yeah.
So they can do it by themselves. So you're not, let's say, always on the phone with the family. Okay, now some people will come, will help, or driver will come. So you are doing your job here, and family will do the rest.
And for on the B2C side, in terms of executives who are traveling around the world, is there actually dedicated people within Perfect.Live who can assist with setting up meetings, booking conference rooms in different
Yeah, we
venues
can help
and
on
all
that
of
for
these?
sure. Yeah,
all of
it's
these different
like
things?
personal assistant stuff.
Yeah.
So, and we build it because what we have in our app, we have events and calendar integrated within Google, Gmail. So, and basically we can set up those meetings. We can help to coordinate it. The hardest case is, let's say, when your flight is delayed or you lost the baggage. So it's also a hard topic where you have to be on the phone with their
Usually, right. Usually that's what we're used to.
and this is the case that they can just write a message to our concierge service that deal with that. So they will phone, call the airplane company and get this package and bring it to your home, by the way. Yeah. So, or if it's late or airplane late or let's say canceled. So as we already know the whole trip and all events, so we do the rest. So we can cancel it. We're trying to get money back from the companies for airplanes, from transfers or so on. If something, so we just cancel it and move it on the next day. So because this is the hardest case where something happening not expected, and you have to deal with it.
And again, for executives that travel around the globe for work, I'm sure you've run into situations like that. I have as well, where one thing goes sideways, and then you have everything else has to get rescheduled and reprogrammed, or however you want to call it.
Within the app, what we did, let's say the whole events in one place, and you can. So basically, it's a very structured way how to look the tickets. So we do check-ins for you. We do all this stuff. When you do it, say maybe with your assistant or just with people or managers within the company, basically it's like a mess because you're trying to find your tickets in the chats, in the Slack, on the WhatsApp, on the emails. Then you can trying to find it. So it's taking time. And within an app, it's everything fully structured in a way. All tickets, all check-ins in one place. So
I've seen it. It looks like it's kind of like it's like the structure of your life for that day. Right?
Exactly.
It's all of these things: where you're staying, where you're going to eat, where you have business meetings, who you have to see here, there, everything like that. So I think that's a very, very cool, unique experience. Can we talk a little bit more about the B2B side of things? Like you said, there's a lot of companies in our industry that have they segment their clients, right? Let's say regular, VIP, high net worth, we like to call them as well.
Yes.
Can we talk about what kind of solutions Perfect.Live can provide for, let's say, brokerage firms or really any company that has, let's say, clients who they would consider top tier and that they want to offer this, let's say, extra hand-holding, convenience, something that makes those clients feel special, feel apart from everyone else. Can you speak a little bit more about that?
Look, let's say the whole financial sector, like if you're looking into the bank industry, as all banks, most of them, they have kind of, let's say, high level VIP zones with specific concierge.
Yes.
But this is, let's say, clients see it, but they're not using it mostly. Why? Because it's phone based. So you have to call.
The old school traditional executive assistant.
Exactly.
Hi, I need you to do
and
this.
It's not working because I have also a bunch of cars with different concierge services, and most of them, let's say, not so proactive, and you cannot use it in the app. So you have to call, then you have to wait on a call, and then something they will send on an email or let's say they are not using chats inside. What we already, let's say, these times most of us using it
Yeah.
fully. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And this is a case where we can be fully integrated with our app system. So we have a web SDK integration, which is easy to put. So everything updated on our side, and clients, those VIP clients, can get this high level service, like let's say banking, getting but much better. Yeah, and it's interesting that most of the brokerage companies are not some of them already providing, let's say, credit cards. Yeah?
Sure.
Some of them do it,
Yeah.
even in Admirals it was.
Sure.
But let's say most of them, they're trying to build this ecosystem, but not thinking about, let's say, higher level clients. Yeah. And I know that, let's say, specifically in the Asian market, they are investing a lot into, let's say, affiliate systems. Let's say they have IBs or some affiliate people who, let's say, invest in the clients.
Correct.
So for them, it's also important, let's say, to meet them with some nice car, to bring them to the place. And who is dealing with that? Basically, is dealing with that normal managers within the company.
Usually, yes.
They have to, and they, most of them doesn't have experience how to provide this high level of service, or they have to, let's say, spend a lot of efforts just to understand what the clients need. And we have, let's say, people from this industry who are working, let's say, 10, 20 years in this industry and providing this high level service to, let's say, such kind of VIP, so that clients can feel themselves that they are kings. So it's like, for some of them we can bring a jet, for some of them we can bring a car, for some of them we bring some small, let's say, presents, specific presents, what they feel, wow, it's something local in this country, or something, let's say, worldwide from main company. Yeah? So they feel this small steps, like investing in those people, and of course they will bring a lot of clients or more affiliates and so on. And this is a case that with these easy steps, basically clients, B2B client can be fully integrated in their platform. It could be trading platform, it could be web interface, it could be app. So we have all those things integration, and they can get the full white label solution with that part. So which is much easier to understand. So they delegate the whole process of traveling, the whole process of VIP activity within our company. And provide it like their own.
That sounds like a really great service. So tell us what's in store for the future. I mean, you've got a successful B2C side. B2B is next. It's already here. You can use it. What are you looking to do in the future? The one thing that always comes to my mind, AI, because again, like you said, your service simplifies the traditional, what we call executive assistant role, right? That you usually call or email someone who works for you and is in charge of doing these kind of things. Now it's simplified through your service. Can we put some machine learning in there and make it even more robust and then more simple to use and kind of make it more efficient?
It's interesting that with B2C segment, we started first with AI. And then we understood what people want. And most of them want, they will say, personal touch.
They want the human touch as well,
human
right?
touch, specifically, and they are ready to pay for that. Because, let's say, current situation that most of us already using ChatGPT, Perplexity, all this technology, let's say, AI systems. Of course, on the back end, we're using a lot of AI, but on the front, mostly we're trying to, let's say, to provide only personal touch with real persons, because I believe that we can connect, let's say, travel with AI, but on the last end, always must be, let's say, personal touch of the real person. Yeah, even on a conference. You cannot deal with AI within the conference, because a lot of stuff will happen here.
Yes.
And you cannot deal, you have to be physically here. And this is the case that in every region or location, we're trying to get those real person partners, employees, or let's say, people who can help us to provide this service. Yeah. And for sure, AI will help on personalization. Let's say what we're already doing, that we do profiling, and based on the whole chart, we understand AI provide us, let's say, a style of talking, what you like, provides a systematic approach of those hotels or those restaurants, what you like. And basically it's easier for us to provide, let's say, and to recommend you in different locations, same restaurants or same lifestyle as you like. Sure. Because it's very important for clients, very important to get the same service in other regions.
Yeah.
And
Great.
and this is the hardest topic. Of course, in some countries it's harder, in some countries it's easier. Yeah.
Yes.
But more or less, we as we already collect this information and data, we can provide to find those real specific partners for your place. So this is, let's say, the future. Another part also where we're investing in normal travel within the employees, because we provide also a solution for
HR and operations.
Yes, exactly.
The people that have to take care of the people.
Problematic with let's say with HR, that HR is dealing with everything.
Yeah, right.
And they doesn't have experience on that. And this is the case, that they have to deal with something what they are not the best one. And after that, if some workers or employees getting on the place, getting this bad, let's say, experience, they're coming and they're not happy. They're not happy with within the company, and of course, let's say, they cannot bring those effectiveness story within the company. So that is the case where we are investing in.
I see. Great. Well, Dmitri, thanks for taking the time to speak to us today. It's a very interesting service. I just found out about it a few days ago. I started using it actually today. And it really does, like, when you look at it, it does really kind of like organize your life. You look at a day or a week or a month within the app, and you can see everything that you have going on from personal
to
business.
It's also important that we have a wallet inside that you can top up with different things, even with the crypto, and spend it. Yeah?
I see.
And same story, we can do integration with the companies. So let's say
if they have like corporate spending account, something like this.
It's one, but another part, if it's a VIP client, so basically VIP clients, if I'm, let's say, a trader, I have my own balance. I can use this balance.
Sure. On
for
the service.
Or for service and traveling.
Yeah, makes sense. Awesome, great.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, thanks for joining us, Dmitri. All the best of luck with Perfect.Live.
Thank you.
Thanks.